Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I watched Bad Boys 4. I'm kind of in the middle of rewatching it again. Pretty funny I was gonna say episode. Pretty funny sequel. Will Smith's character gets married in this one. Martin Lawrence's character has a heart attack and dies. And Reggie from Bad Boys 2 and Bad Boys 3 kills a bunch of corrupt cops slash army people. The plot is interesting. The dynamic is alright. It's an alright follow-up to 3 and 2. 3 was kind of a follow-up to 1, or kind of, it was, the plot of 3 was more centered around before the events of part 1. This was more centered around the events of part 2 and after part 2. Which makes sense, I guess. Not, it was alright. It was something. Got 2 post-credit scenes. I mean, sort of kind of one, there was like one major, it was like a throwaway like post-credit scene or end of credit scene. It was kind of the whole, it was kind of what Martin Lawrence said about how said to Will Smith's character, how Will Smith's character was a donkey in one past life, and Will Smith and Martin Lawrence's character was a donkey owner who owned him. And he was a bad donkey owner. I didn't know there were such things as donkey owners. But it was interesting. It was very, very interesting, to say the least. But it was a nice sequel to the sequel. The events was centered around, the main plot was mostly centered around the events of or continuing the events of 2. Part 2, Bad Boys 2. 3 was more a continuation and a sequel to Bad Boys 1. Which, I guess in hindsight, that is the next logical step, I guess. But I think at this point, since Bad Boys 1 was centered around, I forget what Bad Boys, I forget what the plot of Bad Boys 1 was. Bad Boys 2 was the main center point of Bad Boys 4, Ride or Die. Bad Boys 3, For Life, was centered around the events and before the events of Bad Boys. So, makes sense. Bad Boys 1 set up Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 2 set up the events of Bad Boys 3. No, wait. Bad Boys 1 set up the narrative of Bad Boys 3. Bad Boys 2 set up the narrative for Bad Boys 4. If we do get a Bad Boys 5 or 6, throw 21 Jump Street into that. Just give us something entertaining and a pretty interesting crossover. Or Big Mama's House and 21 Jump Street. That would be an interesting crossover. But hey, I'm just spitting out ideas here. Yeah. I don't really know where I was going with this, but anywho, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day. Thanks. Bye.